It's good, YouTube. Yu-Gi-Oh! Vendor here coming with another deck profile with Victor again. This time he's gonna show us his Dracotail side, extra, and main deck, and his reasons why he play it the way that he does. So you can start.
I play Dracotail. I play Pure. I decided to go more Pure only because you could play a lot more hand traps and everything. I was into the K9 version, but I just felt that when you play K9, the K9 just goes with the interaction of hand traps effects. So I just didn't feel comfortable with it, so I decided to play Pure. So the deck is 40. Was gonna go 41, but I just give you a reason why. But for the main deck, for the engine, we play the 3 Faminas. This is just broken. It's basically a polymerization. The 3 Lucius. Lucius is good. It's basically your Stratos for the deck. 3 Malulu. This is basically a Cartesia, alternate version of it. Cartesia is just good. You basically can use this during the main phase to fuse and everything, but sad part is you're locked into fusions. Next is the 2 Pans. I saw how people were playing like 3, but I kind of didn't agree to it, only because I felt like it could be a brick as well. So I think 2 is okay, and I played the 2 Urgas. I see people play 1, but I play 2 because, like, you know, playing this is just a good for recovery. You can target one of your spellcaster Dracotails, like, you know, you can target your Lucius, you can target your Femina, and it's just super broken. But this is basically like a original or wanted, basically. So yeah. I played the 2 Cartesia. I decided to put Cartesias in because it's just a good standby starter, and it's basically you can use this as an extra body as well during your end phase. Just add this back, use this card as a Dracotail card fusion material, and it's like, you know, it's also an alternative version for use of spellcasters and everything. So there's that to it. I think 2 is okay. 2 is kind of mandatory in the main deck. You don't have to play 3 because you have Malulu. Then for the spells of Dracotail, we played 3 Ketu, 3 Rahu, and the 2 of the traps, 1 of each Horn and Flame. Wanted to play second Horn, but it's a once per turn. But then, like, you know, I think Horn is just playing 1 is okay. I just basically go with the basic standard engine of this. Rahu is basically your brand diffusion. Ketu, this is your Rhoda. Ketu is just like so good. Like yesterday, you know, automatically when your opponent controls a monster, you can automatically use this as a fusion. So people don't even know what this card really does, really, when you add, and then you can automatic fusion. So I just try to clarify I was always trying to clarify the Ketu effect really yesterday, which won me a lot.
He won locals yesterday, by the way.
I did. I went against 2 Yummies and 1 Dracotail, K9, so there was just that to it. 3 Fluas, pretty standard, generic hand trap. 3 Pirellas. This was good. This was my King of the Swamps a couple weeks ago, but I feel like playing King of the Swamps was nothing. I wanted my cards to have something that can actually do something, even though, like, you know, if I control a card and the Moltres are just nothing, but I just felt like, you know, just playing Pirelli is okay, and then 3 Ash. These are just basic hand traps, really, so mandatory. I mean, you could basically just cut these out and when you go first as well. So, and then for the extras, 3 Veilers, 3 Nibs, and 2 Ogres. There's just that basic there. You could probably cut the nib and maybe put it for talents, but I highly suggest you probably should do that since we're back into the nib format. 3 Veilers, pretty standard. Since you're not playing Empire, you probably should play something that can target a monster to negate. But Veil is just good also as well, since you can also use it as another body for a spellcaster and everything for your fusions. So, and Ogre is just good. I was iffy if I wanted to play Bell over Ogre, but Ogre was just good for Vanquish Soul, really. You could basically target for the Yum cards, everything. But you know, if you play against Dracotail, you could probably cut this out. We'll go for the side here. For the side, we play all monsters. These are we play the green Phantasmes. Phantasmes is just broken against every Link decks like Malice, Yummy, sometimes Dracotail because they do go for the seals. VS Bankrosol. So yeah, Phantasme. I feel like you mandatory have to play this. It's a like you know also alternative version fusion material for dragons. 3 Fenrirs. Fenrirs is good. It's another interruption for on the board on the field. You can also use this as a body once you use Fenrir effect to add. So that's just generically good for it. 3 Lancia. I decided just put Lancia for the Malice deck. Malice is still good. Christian is still good. I mean, to the new banlist, Christian Inclusion got hit the 1, so that card needs to get hit the 1. I freaking hated that deck. But yeah, this is just for Christians and Malice, basically. Also, maybe some decks that just ban it.
Hey, Orcus too.
Yeah, Orcus is okay. I mean, yeah, just do for Orcus as well. 3 Bells. This was gonna be call by, but I feel like if I play a spell with my Dracotails, I felt like I would not get an extra body for my Art and my Gragamol, so I decided to just play the 3 of the Ghost Spells. Ghost Spells is good for all decks that banish, do Brain Black, or put back in the deck. So like Cross, Rise of Cross, Mouse on the Ground, basically Rock the Vanquisher, all that counts. And then last, Droll. This is just for Raizu or Mitsurugi or any decks, any rogue decks. That deck is still crazy. Droll is just generic good. I mean, I was surprised in the Yummy deck. In my match against Yummies, I did play this against it, and it doesn't really affect it unless they really know some Cupsy or you know add it or Sky Striker Engage first it. So
yeah,
that to it.
And then Luna Light searches a lot too, and tanky with stuff like that.
Luna Light, I guess based on my inference, Luna Light does lose to Droll. So but like you know, it can still pretty much make a good board when they're under Droll and everything. They just put the Fire Fist and everything. So all that. So for the extra deck, this extra deck is pretty standard, but this is based on my palm version. But for the extra deck, we play the 3 arts. You have to play 3. It's just a firewall on summon, but once the firewall on summon is done, it's basically a beast stick. But this card is gonna save your life if you. Play
and it can come back from time to time.
Yeah, pretty much, and in Spanish, but like you know, it's just good. 2 Gragamol. I think two is kind of the mandatory if you're playing Pure or any Dracotail. I mean, I saw Brandon play 1 of it or K9 play 1, but I play 2. 2 is just good. This is just for I just play 2 for the recursion. The popping effect is just okay, but it just sucks because your opponent has the interaction to chain when you activate your spell card, and you can't chain this as a chain link 4 or a chain link 3. But yeah, both these effects are OP in the grave as well. Like you know, 2 monsters hit the graveyard at the same time. You can reborn it, but banish it when leaves. But Gragamol, yeah, 2 is okay. I think 2 is definitely mandatory. 1 Sectarian. This is good just for mirrors or blue eyes, but I don't really use that really much for it. In my opinion, I use this for the reborn because you can honestly use this to reborn one of your dragons or spellcasters for, like, let's say you want to recolor everything and bring back your Lucius, and then you can Lucius effect, or you can just bring your Cartesia or Malulu with it. So I just think that this card is just super bomb, but it just sucks when if there's a banished card you lose 100, but you don't really need to do that. Really. Mysterious Crown, I surprisingly rarely went this. This was basically for Yummies, but I surprisingly rarely went this yesterday, which I don't know if I was playing that correctly, but Mysterious Crown is good. I highly suggest you still just play it. I might play something else, I don't know, but we'll see if I can continue on, keep playing this. Philia, this was my dark Dragoon, but I decided to put Philia in as a good interruption since I'm not playing King of the Swamp. It's a basic good interruption on the field. This is basic for Bankrasol, like really, but it bounce. Sucks that you have to use your fusions as one material, but honestly, this is just for Bankrasol, Yummies, and basically mirrors. Maybe my best guess for the top 3 metas. So for the links, I surprisingly when I went against Yummies, I went more of my fusions instead of my link. I went more of my links instead of my fusions, which I probably should never have done that, but it works. It works. Yeah. One spirit. Just go for the seals. So yeah, seals. Link it off with seals, erratic seals, and everything. Cross sheep. I went this once or twice in a few of my locals match, but yesterday I just went this, but never used the effect. 1 SP, we kind of know why. SP is generic. Selene. Selene is good. It does affect from both graveyards, so I use this to reborn, and I use this to link it off with access code.
Right.
I decided to go play access code. This was the Arminus for the link SP, but I decided to go access code because that's why, truth be told, yesterday when I went against Dracotail, one of my Dracotail player went to Cherries and used the art. So in my 3rd match, I just went to access. I just used all my link package and went to access code, and he was solely surprised. And I just banished my Selene, my cross sheep and everything. So yeah, he was surprised, but I just won yesterday in my final match. I just won because of access code. So I guess it was kind of worth it. And then last but not least, Typhon.
A staple.
Yeah, this is basically your skill drain, but I was gonna put skill drain in the side, but Typhon's good.
Yeah, thanks Victor for another day pro Val and supporting the channel. And that's it for Yu-Gi-Oh! Vendor today. I have some more probably in the future. Thank y'all for subscribing, liking, and sharing. And hit that notification bell too to get the videos when they first come out. Thank y'all for watching.